So here we are in Honolulu, and we're about to climb the longest staircase ever to the top of this volcano. Hopefully we make it to the rim, maybe hike around the rim a little bit. But it's hot and sunny.
It's called Koko Crater, and we're doing this on the recommendation of Hunter Leininger. So
Who he probably went up and down in 30 minutes, right?
Maybe so. We're gonna try to go around the rim of the volcano too, but we'll see how that turns out.
So apparently there's a sketchy bridge that you can slip and fall through. It looks like fun. You can go around it if you
It
want.
says stay off the bridge, so we'll go on the bypass.
Everyone uses the bridge.
Everybody
Do
uses
they?
the bridge, exactly.
Okay, well then maybe we'll be everybody.
Yeah, it may collapse without warning.
We're already getting some pretty views. A little bit of a drop under there. Nice, the ties are a little closer together.
Yeah.
We're almost to the top. Quite a workout.
So I got to the top of the stairs and there's like a tunnel. And so I followed the tunnel. And so this is like a World War II bunker. It didn't have any signs or any gate or anything. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna show you around. In the very back of it, there's a room here, and then I'm gonna turn up the light. So they used to have like sheet metal all around it. Sheet rock. It was conditioned space with power. See the power and air conditioner. Most of it's falling down. All the sheet metal fell down. That's probably to stop chunks of rock from falling. And there's like a ladder over here. And this goes all the way up. I'd say 30 or 40 feet up to either a lookout or a way to get out, but I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just ventilation, but it's pretty interesting. So kind of neat that they didn't wall this off so you can't get in. But here's the tunnel out. Basically just follow it all the way out there to the end. Dark and quiet and cool in here.
Wow, we're up here. Look how blue that water is. It's gorgeous. Here comes Chip.
It's not often that you get to walk on the rim of a volcano. Turn around and show you where we came from. I think there's a loop in the bottom that we're gonna do as well. We came down from all the way up to the top. It's beautiful beaches on this side. Okay, so now we're coming down the rim, down to this area, which I think is a botanical garden. And then we go into the crater and then come back out and then follow up the rim on the other side. So, pretty sketchy. I'll put the GoPro in my mouth.
So we're gonna see how far we make it.
We gotta make it to that tip down there.
At least.
At least. Like 45 minutes in.
How pretty. So we made it down from the top, so we're at the bottom of the crater, and there's a botanic gardens down here. And on this side right now are bougainvilleas. Lots of different colors. On this side are the plumeria trees. They have those blooms that you always see people with their blooms in their hair. See? Way up there is one. It says not to pick them. So we're headed up the other side of the crater. We should get to the top near sunset. A little steep right here. Good thing my shoes are grippy.
All right, so this side's a little sketchier than the other side. Coming along this trail, we have a huge drop off on both sides. And all we're looking at is this rocky, kind of very challenging trail with a lot of exposure. Look at that. That is a little thin. Crawl on all fours or you die.
I don't know if we'll be on all fours.
It's gonna be interesting. Whew. Takes a little bit of concentration.
Yeah, that's pretty narrow. So now that we're up here, we can tell like what the rim actually looks like. I mean, it's pretty well traveled on the Strava heat map, but you can see why Hunter said it was too windy when he was here. It's a pretty narrow rim. Goes all the way down and then all the way back up here. Ship. That's pretty cool. So we're calling it because of this right here, partially. And on Strava Global Heat Map, there's another section a little bit further up that's less traveled. So we're thinking it must get worse than this. And we don't have any ropes. If we did, we'd harness up and...
There's not even stuff to rope into.
I know, but we would...
Each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'd put the rope on. I don't know. We might make it work if we had ropes and we really thought it was a good idea.
And we have a race coming up, so we can't get hurt. And then the other thing I'm worried about is we might spend 30 minutes getting to the point that we have to turn around. And then now it's getting dark. And then we have to
come back down this, which
and
is
cross that.
Sketchy enough.
Yeah, so
okay.
I think the safe thing to do is call it.
So we're gonna go back. And it was still fun. And we'll probably hike up the same way we came down, right? Because we had no issues with that.
Yeah, let's see what time it is when we get to the bottom. We can make the call. We
okay.
can always either react to or do the hike.
Here we go. So we were right up there when we turned around. We came all the way back down and we came back up part of this ridge. We have a ways to go, but Chip looked at it in his binoculars. What do you think?
Yeah, I see where we got to, I believe, and then you can almost see it, that there's like little dots of light right on the ridge line. It looks like teeth. Like you're gonna have to go up one, down, and then back up and down. And the guy that we met on the way down said something like you had to kind of stretch to get across some of the gaps. So I think we made the right decision.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at it again once we get a little higher, see if we can get level with it and look at it.
Yeah. We have a challenge, of course, to get back, but it was all clear. Like there's a steep right here that we're powering up for. These are my favorite bars lately. Yum. We are almost back up to the top, but I think it's cool right here. You can see the shadow of the mountain on the water. It's really neat. I hope the GoPro picks up on it. And the sun has not set yet. All we have to do is go up there. Beautiful.
We're back on the rim. on the east side of the volcano. It's pretty steep on both sides. The view is pretty amazing. And we're gonna have a sunset, but I think we're gonna make it to the top just in time to see the sunset. Pretty nice. Alright, sunset's over. We're on our way down. Some people are going very slow and some people are basically jogging it. It's a beautiful sunset. So we made it back to the car. We're at the final little bit of sunset. We had a lot of fun. It was a good hike. 3 hours and what?
4 hours and a half.
4.5 hours.
Yeah, 945 feet of elevation. Or is that meters?
Probably meters.
Meters.
Right?
Elevation
That sounds
gain.
fine. We had a lot of elevation.
Yeah, it's fun.
Good day.
Really cool.